Today, the federal government checked in to see what the state is doing to prepare for the next deadly epidemic. You may remember back in 2014, UNMC and Nebraska Medicine had one of 3 biocontainment units treating patients with Ebola in the nation.
A member of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services that responds to public health emergencies paid a visit today. Lindsay Thies has the story.
The investment by the U.S. government at this point is kind of the icing on the cake, because quite frankly, the cake is baked.
Dr. Robert Kedlak, Assistant Secretary for Preparedness and Response for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, calls UNMC and Nebraska Medicine's Biocontainment Unit a national treasure. In 2014, 3 patients with Ebola were medically evacuated from Africa and treated at the Biocontainment Unit. 2 of them survived.
So come on in.
Tuesday, Kedlak toured the unit and visited a training class for something called NETEC. More than 100 medical professionals from 25 states are learning how to care for deadly diseases like Ebola. This is a lesson UNMC Chancellor Dr. Jeffrey Gold says was learned from the 2014 Ebola epidemic.
As we got more and more into taking care of patients and the unit was completely occupied with patients, families, staff, etc., the need to train for specific care of Ebola across the country and around the world started to escalate very quickly, and so we needed to improvise settings to do it.
And another part of the National Ebola Training and Education Center, this construction behind me, set to open in fall of 2018.
The ground floor will be home to NETEC, something that Kedlak says will be the model for treatment around the world. The federal government will fund some of the equipment and sustain the program if Congress approves.
We're hopeful that Congress will put in an authorization in the upcoming reauthorization of the Pandemic All Hazardous Preparedness Act.
Kedlak says this is not his first visit to Omaha, but the first visit that he's made to the biocontainment unit. He says with all of these upcoming future developments, it will not be his last. At the University of Nebraska Medical Center and Nebraska Medicine today, Lindsay Thies, 3 News Now.